whoa. Let's see. I. Very fun time to notice that my headset needed feeding, so feeding cable for the headset. Woo. But yes, we do got the coffee as usual. And I have a feeling the camera might be a bit closer than usual. Just a tiny bit. Me that. I think that's more where I usually have it. Okay, so project hopping, because I have a whole bunch of stuff I want to work on. So let's see, what do we even start with? I have a few things all over the place, so I have I suppose we could start with the headband. Come here, you. No, don't. Thank you. Need to liberate the yarn from some bracelets. That was one of my needle tatted bracelets. Same as my latest one that I'm actually wearing. That is my latest one. Doesn't really show up on camera, but it's like almost the same green as this. That's probably why. With some orange speckle into it. Headband. It is slowly getting done. Because we have gotten back into the red. Means that if we line up the colors, I have that bit left. Before I turn this too much, I'm gonna finish this row that I apparently never finished. Wow. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I am really certain that I need to do that much. Because when I put it together, I will lose like a total of 2 rows. I'm fairly sure this is how much more I need. And I did remember to take my allergy tablet. Yay. Did remember. I actually took it half an hour ago even. Oh, woo. Yay me. My nose is still a bit itchy. But it's really not that bad anymore. It is supposedly 19 degrees Celsius. to be very, very bright sunlight though. I think I don't have to go out until tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Need to buy food for the weekend. And well, hope it's good weather so I can go to the grocery store that is furthest away. It's a 15-minute walk one way. Because they have some slightly different things the store closest to me don't have. But last time I was gonna go there, we had pouring rain. Like it was someone had opened a hose or something. It was just pouring down. Yeah, I was not gonna spend a total of half an hour walking in that. I'm gonna see if I actually have everything I want this time. Assuming it doesn't start raining again. Pull some yarn soon. My wrists really do not like this pattern. Wouldn't think that it's really anything different from normal crochet, but something about the front post, back post double crochet really puts a strain on my wrist. That's why I don't tend to work on this much. Pretty much only when I'm dead in Heroes of the Storm. Or waiting to actually get a game at all. Because that means I have a lot of breaks between the stitches. So potentially I can work on it longer. Because I have done pretty much just one row. I am already feeling the strain. Not really bad, it's just there, being annoying. Now I really need more of these Sorglin t-shirts. They're so soft. They also do cost a fuckload. With shipping they are like, well, with shipping to me they are almost 45 US dollars each. But yeah, they do be very soft. I do want more of them. There are a few I haven't bought yet. 3. Especially my wrist on the left. I'm gonna do one more row. Also, I feel like I have done any kind of progress, you know. And after this, I deserve to drink some more coffee. Also, what shall we work on after this? Have plenty of options. Maybe leave or shirt. I did start it last night. Not gonna be anything special, just a simple mesh shirt. And well, more like a shrug because I don't have much of that yarn, so it's gonna have to be just a shrug. Which is why I'm starting with the sleeves. The sleeves are not gonna be full length either because lack of yarn. And then I have some buttons ongoing. I have some fritters. I still haven't finished the Athena owl bag, that blue one. And I'm still designing a mini backpack. There's that too. Really, you're complaining that your battery level is low? You are plugged in. There's no reason for you to claim your battery level is low when you are plugged in to the feeding tube. It does that all the time. Probably because the charger I'm using is not actually for the headset. Maybe why it's flipping out. I'm gonna have to start using the actual charger for it. That's for future me. Current me is gonna drink some coffee soon. A very milky coffee. Sadness. Dumped too much milk in it. I just wanted a little bit, just to cool it down enough. And I accidentally made something that's more like room temp iced coffee. I mean, it's still fairly decent, and it is drinkable. Or well, in my case, I will inhale it. So I can replace it with actual coffee. Okay, nose, you're not supposed to be itchy. Free and turn. But yeah, it's going slow, but it will eventually get done. And these colors are a lot brighter in real life. Looks so washed out on camera. Like, ow, really washed out. But yeah, they are really saturated in real life. At least here you can kind of see it. Still can't see the sparkles. Like, those that look like speckles, that's actually sparkles, but it's not actually sparkling on camera. Yeah, my wrists need a thing. Dear Lord. There. Okay, come on, don't be like that. Go. Ooh, ow. And yeah, this was way too much. No. Okay, hiccup. Just you. Yeah, okay. So what next? I will probably get back to the headband though. But still. Let's see. Yeah, let's go on the Athena owl bag. Let me just pull up the pattern for it. Hmm. No, that was those. Those. Didn't I? Apparently I have not, visited that in a while. Okay, let me see. My little piece of toilet paper where I wrote what round I was on the bag. Mm. Oh yeah, there's also that. So we do also have a rabbit head. Okay, this is what we get so far on the owl bag. Very nice light blue. Okay, so that's 10 apparently. Is that the right one? Okay. So 10, 11, wait. Uh, hold on. Let me ask. Um. Oh, that's the difference. Okay. I was a bit confused. Okay. Now I got it. 10-11 is chain 3 at the start. Then double crochet in each. Then round 12 is chain 1. Okay, that's the difference. I was getting a bit confused. Okay. Unless I have already done round 10. Okay, let me read the pattern again. That's a bubble. That's 9. Okay, so I have done 10 then. Okay. Okay. We are back on track. I have not worked on this in so long. Like, actual holy shit, so long. Okay, in there. In fact, I keep forgetting I am even working on this thing. Maybe because it's just one color. I don't really like solid color objects that much. Because when you're working on it, you only see the color. So you don't actually see any real progress due to colors staying the same until you set the project aside and then look at it. But I really like to see the progress as I'm working. Can't really do that with solid colors like that. Trying to pull yarn, but it's getting a bit tangled. And I can tell I have not touched this in a while because the cat has been not like biting or clawing, just nuzzling, leaving cat hair behind on it. So, yay, the yarn is cat approved, I suppose. I also really should do some spinning. I'm not gonna do that on stream. I need a bit more room I have in front of the camera. say 11. Next one was just in one thing go around. Which means that we are actually soon done with the body. Bag. We can start on the eyeballs. I also need to make the lining for it. I'm gonna have to find what kind of fabric I want on the inside. I don't think I have any blue. Oh, no, wait, maybe. I might actually have blue lining fabric. Unless I decide to go with a patterned fabric. Do actually think I have light blue lining fabric somewhere. Yeah, we're approaching dungeon. Because I think we only have one more round and then we are making the flap. Close the bag. And then the eyeballs and putting the eyeballs on, and then it's basically done. Just need some kind of strap for it. Yeah, it's oh, shall I just go straight in there? In one. Okay, let me first find the pen I was using to mark. Oh, it wasn't. What's the other one? There. Using an old pro marker. Because that's the only thing I have that can write easily on this piece of toilet paper that I used when I couldn't find a notepad of any kind. And that hole at the top is light on the hook. I mean, it works, so whatever. Really? Yeah, it was really okay. I can shut down that image. I have this pattern as images instead of actual PDF with text. I got it from a then a friend, or well, loosely friend, because she was more than an acquaintance. Yeah, she sent me the pattern. I really do love this bag. I'm probably gonna make another one, but in cotton. Because the first one I made is in wool. This one is in acrylic. I need one in cotton. Maybe if I can find... Ooh, that would be nice. If I can find a reasonably priced bamboo. I might be able to get that actually. But I would like it a actual wearable size, so something along this size. Because that means I can because that means I can fit my card holder in it. And maybe actually cell phone. No, I'm gonna do this last round. Then see if my cell phone can actually fit in this. Because this is the last round before you make the flap. Be able to close the bag. That would be the real test. If I can fit my phone into this, then I know this is the size I want to make the bag in. My first one was pretty much just a test. That's why I used a wool yarn I had no real plans for anyway. Plus I really wanted to make a speckled owl. And that yarn was pretty perfect. Only it had been acrylic or cotton, not wool, because it is a nice bag to touch. After this, might maybe make some buttons. I do have the fabric cut up already. But it does depend on how my hand is feeling. Oh no, wait, let's move to the bunny head. I really need to. I have pretty much all of his body parts. Okay, there we go. Pull that out. Okay. So this is essentially the entire bag. Just need the triangle flap and the eyeballs put on each side of the bubble beak. But this is essentially the entire bag. The real test is if my cell phone, I mean, it fits sideways at least. Need to charge you? No. I mean, it kinda fits. It fits like exactly. If I put it like how in my normal bag, and then my little card holder right next to that. So it it does work. So this is the size I want the bag to be in. Okay. That's very good to know. Okay. A mark off that I have done round 12 too. So. You go. Okay, so I have a feeling that I am in fact gonna get back to this, so I am gonna, and maybe not that picture. That, oh, okay, where is the pattern for the oh, there, is that just pictures? How's the assembly? Find body option 1. I did option 2. Terms, note. Is it that one? Shell. That's springs, eyes. Trying to find the actual pattern for the flap. Blocking and lining. Flap. Aha. Okay. The pattern for flap was hidden at the end of bag body option 1. Okay, got it. Keep that picture up. Basically, you can do this in 2 ways. You can either use option 2, that I did, where you make these shells as you are making the body. But there is also an option bag body 1, where you just make the entire thing like this and then put the shells on after. and I do not like that. I very much prefer to put those on while you're making the bag. I'm gonna put the hook back. I'll put that one back. Then you just slap that in. Okay. Let's leave. Need to move that to get to bunny head. Don't fall out, please. Okay, did I actually mark which goddamn hook I used for this? Yes, I do see the note. 4.5. That's maybe this one? No, that's a 3.5. 4.5. Is it you? No, it's a 5. You. That's also 5. Huh. Where has my... I know that's a 2.5. Is it you? I have a project I haven't started. That's a 3. Where is my 4.5? Um, that's not the one I had for the bag. There. Still missing. No, but okay, let's skip the bunny head then. I really need the right side. Look for that. Fine. Found a bag with unfinished card holder. It seems. Do that instead then. This one needs ends with it in. Okay. So this one. Okay. So I need to stitch up the sides. It needs the ends woven in, and it needs a button. This one, I am still working on it. Okay. How far am I on this? Not really that far. Check the size. I have an old card here. Yeah. You are definitely nowhere near done. careful, nowhere near done. All this discard anyway. No, that's my actual very last one before the one I had now. Okay. So this one is about 2/3. Okay. Grab this. Let's maybe finish this card holder then. Get that one out from the bag. That would be great. And I know I use 8.5. This one is 2.5. Actually, the latest hook I bought. Let's bring that car back, by the way. Make sure. Let's see. Yes, there. The worst part is that I can't even pin it. And the worst part about sitting in this dirt is that it really likes to creep up. Okay. I don't even need a pattern because I do remember how I did this. But wait, did I start at the... Yeah, I think I started at the bottom actually. Okay. Means I need to go in there. Yeah, I need to go in there. Go in right there. Pick up that loop. Yeah. Okay. First stitch almost. Need to hold all of this. Now, go. Yeah. This will be so much easier once you have one side done. Come on. I can see the stitch. You need to go in there. Thank you. Okay. Now I can drop that. That was not quite right. There we go. I'm basically just slip stitching side here. one and go. Need to move some bracelets. I have all of my needle tattoo bracelets still on my desk. I haven't put them away yet. They're laying on top of my scissors, which also does not help. Fine. Okay. Now I'm just gonna do exactly the same on the other side. It creates a little nice detail. Even visible on this. No, not really. Not really visible on this one. Maybe on that one. Oh yeah, here. You can see it here. That line. Just a slip stitch for the sides. And it even looks nice on the back too. That line. Let's see, so... Go. There, so you need to go in there. Okay, go. Really funky angle. Get in. Then get in. Really, why am I even getting stuck? There's no reason for me to get stuck there. Going there and going there. That's fine. We'll go. Why are you not getting into that stitch? Thank you. That wasn't quite right, but I suppose that will work. I think I'm gonna grab more coffee after this. I'm gonna need it for all the fucking ends I'm about to weave in on this. Around there, up there. Perfect. Okay. Now I have 40 million ends. But also almost finished card holder. Use the ends and then buttons. Oh yeah, and also the little detail. Better make that before I forget it. There's a little detail I make on the front. Oh, three. Five. Um, and 11. Tail so I can actually get it on. Okay, now I will not need this yarn anymore. Pause that. Go. And that will be stitch on right there. Almost hidden, but still. We have, how many ends do we got? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ends. Woo! Thinking I deserve more coffee, right? If I'm gonna have to weave in all these ends, I deserve some more coffee. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Coffee. Because coffee matter. There we go. Ugh. Okay. 40 million, and by 40 million I mean 8. I think I'm gonna start let's start at the bottom and work our way up. Probably the best. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna this to the inside. It's so short it won't be visible anyway, I think. Nah, that will not be visible at all. Okay. Let's do the same with this one. Okay, that one doesn't quite work. This one too, I'll just bring to the inside. I won't actually weave this one in. It will not be visible anyway. There we go. So if I do sell it, I will weave them in. Oh, hello, okay. Have a happy lurk. We have some sharks waiting for cuddles. Okay. Okay. I have Drew. He is ready for the squishies. Because Shork is too big. But Drew is lap size. No one called Peter. The Shork is fine. He's fine. I promise. He's fine. See? Fine. He's the same all over. Gotta squish. Oh lordy. How am I gonna weave in ends and shit now? He is so soft and distracting. Okay. Ends. Thank you for the shark squish. On that end. More. Yeah. My lovely neon green fishnets. It's actually even a pinky hole right there. That's supposed to be for your pinky, but I don't use them when working on things. I think I got them on Amazon for $3. Oh, I found the stitches. Oh. I am already so tired of ends. Uh, that was just 3 ends and I'm already tired. Or was it 2? No, 3 ends and I'm already tired of it. Okay, fine. Let's just power through it. Tie these. These are just tied together and then woven in. Go. Those are already tied, so those just need to be woven in. That needs to be knotted. Okay. We have a game plan. If we win the ends, the gamma bag, ends all the squares. Yeah. I can only imagine how many you have. Okay. That end was way too short for me to do my usual. Okay. We apparently need to weave the needle first. Got it. I worked some on the Athena owl bag earlier. That blue one. So now, at the moment, we just need the flap and the eyeballs. And the button. And the lining. And the strap. What I'm essentially saying is that we have the body of the bag done, at least. So you know, there is that. We have the body of the light blue Athena owl bag. I was gonna work on the head for Project Purple, the 1 foot tall bunny. But for some reason I cannot find a single one of my 6 4.5mm hook. Not a single one. I own 6 of them. I can find none. None of them. So I had to search for other projects and I find a bag with card holders. And this one was almost done. Just need the ends woven in and a button. And a little extra detail on the front sewn on. Otherwise this one is done. Really questioning past self of why I didn't just finish this thing up. It's probably because of the ends, not gonna lie. That's probably why it wasn't done. Okay. Go in there. Yeah. Turn around and in there, and we are now on. Perfect. I'm also gonna try to hide these. Much as possible because I have a splotch of red in the middle of the blue. There we go. Okay, now I can hopefully get rid of this end. Okay, the stitch is right there. Thank you. Trying to go through only the back of this. Which really ain't the easiest. Okay. That could work. I have a very red thread in a blue patch. Okay, yeah, that worked. Phew! The downside of this yarn. There we go. Now we apparently only have one end so far. Yeah, until we are stitching on the detail on the front. Then we will have more ends. Let's see, where do I want to grab that? Maybe if I... Okay, yeah. That could work. Let's see, I know for sure I need to go this way. I make the knot here. It will be essentially hidden. In the corner. That. because going there and there. Should hide that knot. Yes. That corner won't be perfect because it's handmade, but I also won't have a very visible knot showing, which is even more win. Okay, not gonna fuss about too much. That will be fine. Okay, that do be all of the ends. We have a almost finished card holder. Almost finished. It's not quite showing up, but you can actually see through there. You can actually somewhat see what card you actually have in it. Like with the one I'm currently using. Yeah, come on. One I'm currently using. I call it my coffee holder. Then if I put my Visa card in front, you can see it through there. Because it's not actually solid. I'm shifting between that one and this one. This is actually the first one I made. This is the actual prototype when I created a pattern. Yeah, it's the same yarn I used for this bracelet. I made this bracelet in the same yarn. It's sort of blending into my gloves, but yeah, it's the same. You are so soft and squishy, Rue. Okay, let's put this on. Yeah, that's needle tatting. I actually have two other bracelets here. That's also needle tatting. They should be in my Discord actually. Yeah, one of these. To check where I put that detail. Okay. Didn't put it on the line. I put... How many stitches is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh yeah, the ship right. I think they're actually still diving. Um, Maybe it's the replay from yesterday. Got hung up on a line, yeah. Okay, they are still diving actually. They are at the USS Preston according to the update, but that was 3 hours ago. They look to be mapping at the moment. I'm not sure if they're still at the USS Preston. Before there then. Okay. Yeah, check channel 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There then, I suppose. Hmm. Yeah, always go channel 3. That's always the first channel you should check. Because if you look on channel 3, the camera that is top middle, that is usually the same they usually show on channel 1. So channel 3 is always the first one you should check, then you know if they're actually at something or just mapping. Yeah, I like their side better. What I usually do is that I have channel 1 up, then I open a new tab and go on channel 3 and I turn off the sound on channel 1. Because that means that you always have the sound up, but you can use that first tab with channel 1 to switch between channel 1 and 2 without losing the sound. Yeah, so you always have channel 3 up. If there is anything interesting, then you can switch to the other tab. But here's the thing, it does mean that you need to sometimes refresh the tabs, because they do get out of sync when you do it like that. That's the only issue. So that the tab you are not watching will get out of sync with the one you are watching. Which is another reason to always have channel 3 up instead of the other ones. Where do I grab this one? I don't want to grab it backward, but the knot is going this way. Fine. But yeah, channel 3 is always the best one to have up and sound on. Need to go back, make sure it's actually secured. I can take care of that other one. Then this thing only needs a button. Need to take care of that end. This one doesn't need to be tied or anything, because that is the starting tail for the magic ring I used to make that little detail. A little 3D extra detail on the top. I do it on all of my card holders, even when it's not actually showing up that great. Because it does add some extra dimension. Here we go. You can barely see it, but still it's there. It's extra dimension. You need coffee. God damn. I don't even have any pink yarn nearby to hold up and say that's a butthole. And Drew don't have one unless you count that butthole. And the frogs on my desk don't actually have a butthole. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna save the sewing on of the button, because I know for sure I have no black, I have no blue thread anywhere nearby, and it will take me a while to dig that out, because I know exactly where they are. So I'm gonna call this one done. I'm gonna call this done. It only needs a button, but it's still a fully functional card holder, as is. But done. Drop that on the desk. What next? sleeve, maybe? Oh, because he's very warm. I know I shouldn't, but just today, while watching the dive, I started a new project. Whoops. This will be a sleeve for a one of those mesh shrugs, but it won't be full sleeves because the only yarn I have is this. That's all I've got. It is what is it? 330 meter. That is all I got of this yarn. So yeah, I'm not gonna make full sleeves. Oh wait, chain one. It's just a very chunky acrylic. I think I'm using a 5mm. And I really want to get this this yarn in a like coffee and cream color. Gonna have to find that because I want to make one in that too. Unless I just get like a dark coffee brown. I just really want more webby, netty, fishnet, meshy stuff in my life. Because I don't have much of it, and the prices of that stuff here is insanity. I am not paying $30 for a single mesh t-shirt. When I can buy the yarn for half the price and make the shirt and probably still have left over for a pair of gloves. But yeah, I am not paying $30 for a single mesh shirt. I'm not sure how long to make the sleeves either. How many do we even have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm thinking I'm gonna go to 10 and see how long that is. Because I know for sure I do not have enough yarn to make it very long sleeved. Plus, I could also find similar enough yarn in either a similar color or a different color and simply crochet them onto the rest of the sleeves. Like, because this is basically, let's see, what is it? 1, 2. Yeah, it's 3 shades of gray and black. So it would be cool if I like got a mossy green and used that for the rest of the sleeves. That would work. That would for sure work. So if I do want it to be long sleeved, I would do that. But for the moment, I'm gonna probably settle for making it short sleeved. I don't have much of this yarn. It is yarn I bought before the closest grocery store changed owner and became a completely different store. Like still a grocery store, just completely different. So they stopped selling yarn and all the cool stuff. And this yarn was one of the last things I got my paws on before they closed. They only had one in this. I've been saving it for unknown project. That was 8. Yeah, about 8 years ago. And I was surfing YouTube a bit while watching the dive last night, and I found this. And I started it, and then I made a mistake, so I frogged it. Yay. Guess I'm an idiot. Trying to do crochet while taking screenshots from the dive. So I have all of this in my lap. Yay. I basically had to start this all over. And I'm not even making this mesh the same way. Because the girl in the video, she was making the very even mesh. Like you see, mine are alternating. She was making hers stack directly on top. But I don't like that. It doesn't look like mesh. It looks more like those metal chicken nets. So I'm both making this by her pattern and also not, because I'm alternating. Since my double crochets don't stack on top of each other. So I get an actual mesh look to mine. White, not enough hands. Can I get like one more pair of arms, please? Promise I'll take good care of them. And put them to work very often. Yeah, well. Do it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So see, 7, 8, 9, 10, so that's 10 might actually be enough. 10 rows for sleeves might be enough. Get some nice short sleeves. Would be great if we could switch them out or at least take them off and say, yeah. But wait, if I take off my arms when going to bed, I can't hug York. There's that. If I take them off when sleeping, I can't hug York. Or my frogs. I actually got 2 frog plushies the same size as. Technically longer if you count the if you count all of the legs with the feet. Let's see, I'm thinking this one more round and then back to the Athena owl bag. Shall we? We still need to make the flap, the bag. And the eyeballs. The eyeballs are kind of annoying. Oh yeah, what time is it? Okay, soon. I have a YouTube stream I'm gonna check out too. It starts 1 hour before I end. Wow, hello sunlight. That sunlight got bright. It's been cloudy all day. Okay, soon done with this round. And no, I did not just say, almost say, row again. Woke up to fog. Ooh, lucky you. I love fog. This should be cool. It's almost shown correct color. Almost. It's like a gunmetal gray. Going into darker gunmetal gray. It's actually really soft for being acrylic. Like, really, really soft. Okay, stop petting the yarn. World seems quite orange for. Oh yeah! So freaky. I love it. Somewhere I have a print of a photo I took one winter morning when I arrived at the school. Because the school I went to, random facts with Rain, the school I went to was a building where they used to build small submarines. So it was like 6 stories high, and in the middle, inside, it was just a big hole where the submarines used to be when being built. And it was so close to the water that one winter morning when I arrived, the bus stop was not far from the building, but it was so foggy you could not see the school from the bus stop at all. And we're talking a distance of maybe 100 meters. 100 meters at the very most from the bus stop. And it was so foggy you could not see the building from the bus stop. And somewhere I have a print of a photo I took of that. I know I saved it because I was gonna frame it. But I never ended up framing it, but I know I still have the print somewhere. But yeah. Yeah, I would love to find it. It was so many years ago though. I really hope I haven't accidentally thrown it away. Because I do know that I defo saved that print. Okay. Dear Lord, let's count here. Save stage version 119. Okay. First, let's find out how many stitches we actually even got here. On this side. That's 10. Okay. Nice. We don't have to do any slip stitch just to move the starting point. Okay. I can just straight up start here. Okay, so chain 1, 19, then turn. Okay. Swamp Girl, Fog, Humidity Moth, Gators. That sounds amazing. As long as it's not too hot or too cold. I'm gonna borrow a stitch marker from the moth. Wait, was it half double? No, for some reason it's single crochet. What? I don't remember that being single crochets. Okay. Fine. Oh yeah, maybe, what's up, Mark? Respawn temperature in the swamp too hot, it's boggy. Yeah, I don't do that one either. Please no. Let's see. Station 1 decrease. Got it. Okay. This now I will not need that stitch marker. Go back into the moth. Oh, oh wait. Um. Okay. So yes. Okay. Just go until 2 before end. Then okay. Why do I have black fluff inside the bag? Okay. Sometimes I really question what is happening. Okay. Yeah. Decrease. Come on, get in. Decrease chain 1. No, I won't need this stitch marker either. Woo. Yeah. Good. Okay, so we have the first bit of the flap. It's gonna be a triangle shape, and when you flip it over, it's gonna end right above the bubble. like on this one. There's actually a finished owl bag. The only difference is that I added an extra round at the bottom. That's the only difference, otherwise it is the same. I'm not sure which one I like most. I mean, the blue one is more accurate with the chest fluff further down, but I do also really like this one. I have a lip balm in it, so yeah. And then I just added some loops and a necklace strap that is adjustable. Yeah. It's not even a expensive pattern if I remember right. The price might actually have been lowered. I got mine for free as a present, so I didn't buy it myself. But I do highly recommend it. Because you can make it in 40 million different sizes. Wouldn't have thought of an extra. Yes, but it's such a small bag. Like, it would have been too much to use anything else. Because it's such a small bag that you really can't fit much in it. Like a card holder, maybe napkins. And like I said, there's a lip balm in it at the moment. But not much else. So it would have been overkill to have any other kind of strap. But just made one of those adjustable necklace ones and call it done. Because it doesn't really need to be any thicker than that anyway. For this one I'll probably do like an actual strap. One of those sort of Tunisian crochet looking ones that you still use a normal crochet hook for. I'll probably make that kind of strap. Since this is so much bigger. But I will make it detachable. I'm probably gonna make loops here at the sides, like I did on the back of that. I'll probably make those loops on the sides and on this one, and attach earrings to it. You can hook on different sizes of straps to it. Okay, that stream has started. Me. What? There we go. Okay. And sound on YouTube was still off. Okay, sure, fine. There we go. That's the YouTube stream up, so I can lurk in that because Annie Claxton started. The woman I told you about, Kay, who uses recycled fabric to make stuff. She just started streaming on YouTube now. Decrease. I have quite a bit to go on this flap because it needs to be actual triangle shape. And we have the base. The base. I'm probably gonna make this flap and then maybe go back to the headband. I really want that thing done so I can wear it. It's gonna be so cool. It's such a shame that the front post back post is hurting my wrist. I can really feel the difference between doing normal crochet and doing the front post and back post. There we go. Some resemblance of yarn to work with. I took some stitches. Hey. I need to remember to decrease at each side here. I'm not sure I like how wonky the heads look when doing it this way. Not sure if it's maybe the Shane one that does it. Yeah, one more here. I have no idea what Annie is even doing. I'm not caught up with her stuff at all because Nautilus is diving pretty much 24/7 at the moment. Like really, they have been diving almost 24/7 for the last 4 days. They are working in several shifts. So if they're not diving at someplace, they are mapping on their way to someplace. Oh, soon done. We have a resemblance of a pyramid shape. Very soon done. And I hope the buttons I need for this big bag is actually in the drawer of my desk. Otherwise, I'm gonna be sad. Because I do got a faint memory of putting them in. Come on. There and then... one last... I can... go one slip stitch. Okay. And turn. Fucking damn it. Fine, go backwards then. Throwing a layer of paint on something, ooh. That sounds interesting. I was considering throwing some paint on my nails, but I never did. I have this, oh, actually showing pretty much correct color. This is called, what is this shade even called? No Shrinking Violet. I was considering throwing that because it matches my circling shirt. It's by H&M actually. I'm looking not, yeah, I'm not caught up either. People are going nuts over some capybara. And I'm not really a fan of capybaras. They're cute, but nothing really special. But people are going gaga over it, so I haven't actually checked her Discord much. Rude. Yeah, good, okay. Okay. Not this. Yeah. There, that should do it. Okay. I didn't see one of her latest videos. The one where she did random. That's the only way I can describe it. It was like a certain amount of stitches of a certain color, and then you had to change, but you could only use the stitches certain amount of time before she had to change stitch. It's some pattern thing by, what was the name? McFadden? I don't remember first name. I think the surname of the creator was McFadden. It looked really, really cool. I'm gonna have to try that. Okay. We need eyeballs for this owl. We have the body. So now we need the giant eyeballs. That's gonna be on each side here. And of course, you know, button. Well, it's because I haven't made the eyeballs yet. They are really big. We have most of him done. I'm still debating on what fabric to use for the lining. I said earlier I'm quite certain I have light blue lining fabric that matches this yarn, but I don't know where it is. I know where my dark emerald green is, and I know where my royal purple is, but I don't know where my blue is. It might actually be in the back corner of my room, but I'm not sure. We have that done. Let's see, we do not have much time left. Maybe I should actually make some buttons. Where is that? You have that one there. Because I bought a set on Amazon to make my own buttons, and I have made quite a few. I have there that I have made, but I'm not sure how my hand is because it really might be fine for a few buttons. Okay. Because I have already cut up fabric here. I'm gonna need that. Let's see if my hands can actually handle making 4. That would be great if I could handle making 4. We got some parts. Go. Let's just say I've made so many buttons. I'm surprised my hand right there is not bruised, because it feels like it should be. Let's see. I really want more of the snakes. I want more snake buttons. already cut up a piece of fabric, but I made that yesterday too. Let's see. Go. Fabric is way too thick for me to be able to press it on my own, so I have this handy little grabber that puts a lot of pressure. Why my hand is not quite okay. There we go. And that should be it. Grab my stick so I can actually get this out. There we go. And we have a finished fabric button. It's not showing up in the camera. Oh. But yeah, it's a fabric covered button. Yes, the set I bought on Amazon that I told you about, I think. You have this little silicone. You also get a guide for the fabric, how much you need. So just take that, put the fabric on top. And then you take a button backing. Put that in there. Fold that in the sides. Take a back piece. Then that. Pull over. And then you press. But the fabric I have is not very thin. I do have to adjust it a bit. And also I have this tool to help me actually press. When it actually wants to. Sometimes you do have to fiddle about with it. Fine, I'll reset that one done. Really, can you stop going on that one end the entire time? Thank you. Okay. Try this again. you so wonky? Ow. Really? It was going so well yesterday. No, maybe. Ah. Sometimes it really does not want to. There we go. Now it popped in. Finally. Yay! Another finish button. Yeah, after this 4, my hand is not up for anymore. Let's do 2 of the leopard speckles. Hmm. Yeah, my hand is right there. It's where the handle of this is. And let's just say I have made too many buttons in a very short period of time, which is not really recommended. Oh, wow. Actually managed to do without the tool. Wow. That was unusual. One leopard spotted button. And do it again. That's a tool that would be amazing. Nope. That one will not go in. Oh. Hmm. Oh well, at least I got some more buttons done. Just ow, my hand. Okay. Fabric also in. Did I mention the ow hand? Yes, Ow. Ah. Hello back. Made some more buttons. I can show some of the other buttons I've made. I made this really cool, like, carbon fiber almost. Using a, actually a holographic sort of fabric I found I had in my stash. You can see it changes color. But when I made it into buttons, it looks like carbon fiber. It's I can show better pictures on Discord. Since the camera is being an absolute butt. Then I have some blue ones. Using my really fancy fabric. Using some of this, which was really annoying to work with. Like, holy shit. Because this is a lot thicker than is recommended. But it still worked. My favorite, however, is these. I have a fabric with hieroglyphs and bust of Nefertiti, and I transmove that into buttons. And I really love these. I'm so gonna use that for some outfit. But yeah, I don't have many sets left. Each of these bags is 20 sets. This was a set of 100, I think. Yeah, set of 100. So I have already almost used them all up. I have that, and I have these snakeskin and leopard I'm working on. Here's the snakeskin. And then the leopard, I see a piece of it. Will go there. So that's the fabrics I'm currently working on to make into buttons. It's really cool, but that tool I'm using to actually press them, this one, it has some really pressure because they are hold together like that by pressure, so you need to work against it to actually, which really puts strain in your hand. And with all of the buttons I made, yeah, this hand does not agree anymore. So just those 4 buttons I just did, yeah, that's me done. Until later tonight or something. Because it hurts too much. Let's do some more on the headband. I really want this fucking thing done, so I can use it. It's stretchy and squishy. I also have some other things I'm gonna work on, but that's for off stream, because I need to actually focus. Like I have a frog I'm working on, but I need to really keep track of what stitch I'm on. Like not just what round I'm on, no, it's what stitch I'm on for that frog. So it is not something I can actually do on stream. Oh, I don't know. That's why I'm making all of the brainless stuff. Just focus, don't know. Sunlight? Wow. Wow. All that light that just came in, that was the sunlight from the window. My blinds are fully down. Let me point that out. My blinds are fully down. There is no light on me apart from sunlight. Yep. Why does it look like I'm turned fully there, but I'm not? Ah, probably. Can I even reach that? Oh yeah, I can reach the fabric. I can reach that fabric. I think, maybe. Ah. This is really cool. I am not sure if you can buy it anywhere anymore because I got it on auction house. But yeah, it is fantastic. Just look at this. Like, hi, hello. Look at this. Like, that's the real colors. It's actually showing the real colors at the moment. Those are the exact colors. But I am not sure if you can buy this fabric anywhere. I mean, you can maybe track it down. But it is from Egypt. It is actually from Egypt. But yeah, this fabric, I love it so much. It's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, when I saw that button kit on Amazon, I dug out this fabric. But yeah, I have no idea if you can buy that fabric anywhere. We're talking about... God, what is it? 16, 17 years ago I bought it. Something like that. No wait, not quite that long ago. 14? Yeah, about 14 years ago. I bought that fabric. I mean, I can try to track it down for you. It does have a signature on it. But about that one too, you can bring myself to code. Okay, fabric from Japan. Ooh. I actually have a few Hello Kitty fabrics. Oh no, wait, I only have one. Yeah, I have one. But yeah, I do not have much of that. It's also just a tiny piece. I have no idea what I'm gonna use it for. I just saw it and wanted it. And I still have never found any similar Hello Kitty fabric to that since then. It doesn't really look that much special. It's basically just Hello Kitty as a rock star, and it's very America themed. But I haven't found any similar. Yeah, I did do that, right. Let's see, what is that other fabric? Do I have it? Oh yeah, I also have some fairly expensive fabric that just says cats and such on it. Like cats, I love my kitty, 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 and such. Oh, they found something. They got the tab open because I'm smart. I have all the tabs open. Let me just refresh. Oh, not seeing anything. Okay, come on, share. Thank you. Let's see. Ending in a few minutes, so pretty much can just do one more row here. Then I'm ending stream because I need to do dishes. I can't do any overtime either. Oh, that's always fun. Yeah, they are mapping with Norbit. Those yellow lines, that's Norbit. They're using to map it. Unless they change to their other one. On our way to explore the USS Walkie. Okay. So it looks like I am actually ending at a perfect time anyway, regardless. Oh yeah, they were discussing last night about how big of an object they can pick up with the mapping. They have actually managed to ping map sharks. Because the shark was so big. It actually showed up on the long range mapping. Yeah. Because they are running several different mapping things. But yeah, the long range one have actually picked up sharks. And the only thing I could think about after they said that was, please pick up a shark for me. That would be fantastic. Because they were mapping between all of the ships. Trash pile? Oh, okay. Yeah, on some of the ships they were at last night, they had unexploded torpedoes show up. So that was yay. How about we go this other way? Yeah, I think I got pictures of them too. Because it was on the last two ships they were at. I should have gotten pictures of that. And I also found the bell of that Japanese ship. The warning bell. I took pictures of that. That was probably the last I took before I went to bed. Because they found it just as I was about to shut down. Okay, Yarn, come on, don't be a bitch. Untangle thy ass. Okay, there we go. At the ship they were at, it had been there since 43, I believe. The Japanese destroyer Yudashi, I believe they were at. Or maybe it was USS De Haven. I think De Haven was the last ship for last night. Come on. Okay, we are at the end of the road. 1, 2, 3, go. Perfect timing to end. Yay. Ads, no, go away. I will be ending. I have like 3 streams to watch at the same time as I'm doing the dishes and everything, so yay. Let's see. As usual, Discord, Bill Yonder. Instagram that I haven't updated in fucking forever because I think I even own it. Right there. I still need to post that bracelet. And like 5 other things, or maybe by 5 I mean 7 other things. But it's a problem for future me. Current me is gonna go on caffeinate. Because that matters. And yeah, we got a lot done. Including almost complete card holder. Got most of the Athena's Hour bag done. Which I am gonna continue on. Actually. I am gonna continue on the Hour bag. So there is that. Yeah, thank you for being here. It's so nice to see you because I missed your last stream, I think. And the stream before. Whoops. Sorry. Have a fantastic time zone. Me and Drew will be leaving. So for now, thank you for being here. I'll be seeing you guys whenever that'll be. Bye.